History was once someone's present. Moments of courage, moments of hardship, and moments that changed nations. Welcome to Odd Photos, where history speaks for itself. A caring mother bathing her son in a metal washtub inside their home in Appalachia, eastern Kentucky, 1964. A farm family rides into town in their car in Antelope, Montana, 1937. A farmer starting his John Deere tractor by turning the flywheel, El Indio, Texas, 1939. A father buying shoes for his son as he tries on a new pair at a shoe store in San Agustin, Texas, 1930s. A female immigrant completes a puzzle as part of a mental examination at Ellis Island, New York in the 1880s. A German woman burning tons of legal paper money during the hyperinflation of German currency in the 1920s. The paper money was cheaper than wood or coal, and families used it to fuel their fires during the crisis. A grocery clerk arranges loaves of Schindler's bread on display racks in a San Angelo, Texas grocery store, 1930. A homemade tractor built from an old Lincoln car, now used as the lifting power for a hay stacker in Ouray County, Colorado, 1940. A housewife spends a quiet day mending socks in her bedroom and listening to jazz records, enjoying some time to herself while the children are at school, 1941. A housewife tidies up the living room while keeping a watchful eye on her children in New York, 1947. A little girl sits with her doll outside one of the lavatories that served 9 families in the slum housing of Everton, Liverpool, 1960. A man drawing water from a well shared by about 7 families in Bell County, Kentucky, 1946. A man empties his coal scuttle into a cast-iron stove to keep his home warm in Ross County, Ohio, 1940. A miner on his payday in Mogollon, New Mexico, 1940, letting himself ease out for a moment from the grind of mine work. A mother teaches her children how to read inside their wooden home in Marshall, Texas, 1939. A nanny using and enjoying the Dunkley Promoter in 1923, a motorized attachment designed to help her effortlessly take the child in her care on trips around town without tiring. A neighbor fixes a grocery clerk's hair in Pie Town, New Mexico, 1940. A police officer and his dog riding a motorcycle, 1930. A rice farmer takes a long drink of water in the fields in Crowley, Louisiana, 1938. A simple and happy farm family of 6 in Sheridan County, Kansas, 1939, with the girls wearing flour sack dresses sewn by their loving mother. A teenage boy enjoys a hearty breakfast at home in Des Moines, Iowa, 1945. A top-of-the-line computer setup in the mid-1990s. A woman carefully stitches quilt squares together on her sewing machine in Coffee County, Alabama, 1939. A woman fetches ingredients from the pantry as she prepares to cook dinner in her modest home in Marshall, Texas, 1939. A woman makes a delivery for her husband's ice business in New Jersey, 1930s. A woman prepares and serves plates of tortillas with fried beans to pecan shellers from a small food stand in San Antonio, Texas, 1939. A woman uses a vending machine that dispenses freshly warmed sausages in Berlin, Germany, 1954. A woman using a device to smoke an entire pack of 20 cigarettes at once, 1950s. A worker shovels a large pile of freshly harvested wheat inside a storage facility in Texas, 1949. A worker tufting a mattress at a factory in San Angelo, Texas, 1939. A young boy looks after his little sister beside their family's makeshift camp during the Great Depression at Ramblers Park in Yakima Valley, Washington, 1939. A young child listens to music through headphones in the record aisle of a supermarket in France, 1990s. A young couple filling their car's gas tank at an airplane-shaped gas station in California, 1945. A young Dutch mother wearing traditional wooden clogs with her baby in a wooden pram in the Netherlands, 1929. An American family watches a tabletop radio television in 1948. An oil field worker drinking water from a battered metal pan during a brief break from the rigs in Kilgore, Texas, 1939. Babies in a row of cribs are brought outside for sunlight by their nurses at the Duchess of York's Hospital for Babies in Burnage, Manchester, 1939. Barefoot daughter of a tenant farmer hangs clothes in Warner, Oklahoma, 1939. Children of migrant agricultural workers lie down for their midday nap at a preschool in Harlingen, Texas, 1942. Cowboys enjoy food and conversation at a concession stand during the West Texas Fair in Abilene, Texas, 1957. Farm kids in Penasco, New Mexico, 1940. One boy's shoes are so worn that the soles have split open, revealing his toes, while the other sits barefoot beside him. Farmers having lunch brought and served by their wives as they paused briefly during the harvest of spring wheat in Minnesota, 1943. Grade school boys cutting comics in San Agustin, Texas, 1939, crowding around a desk as they clip out the panels to make books of comic strips. Harvesting Boston marrow squash at Seabrook Farms in New Jersey, 1954. In the late 19th century, the Iceman was sometimes blamed for leading women astray. Because the job required great physical strength, his regular visits to homes worried some husbands who were often away at work, 1890s. Interior of a Pullman train car in the late 1800s. Japanese newsman from the 1870s. Liverpool housewives pause for a chat outside their slum housing in 1962. Logs loaded on a railroad flat car in Oregon, 1900s. Mine office workers unwind at a local bar on payday in Mogollon, New Mexico, 1940. Photograph taken in 1953 at the National Archaeological Museum in Florence, featuring a model walking a leashed cheetah. The sculpture is a Hellenistic bronze fragment from 4th century BC. President Lyndon Johnson confronts Senator Richard Russell, the leader of the filibuster against the Civil Rights Act, 1964. School children pick up their bottles of milk during a morning break at school in the 1960s. Slum housing in Everton, Liverpool, 1960, where a mother stands in the doorway holding her young son while her daughter waits beside a bed, surrounded by peeling wallpaper and exposed lath. Southern Cheyenne Chief Wolf Robe, photographed in 1898. Some say he was the model for the Indian head nickel. Striking oil workers eating lunch prepared by their wives at the Union headquarters in Seminole, Oklahoma, 1939. Students in a cooking class at Montgomery Blair High School in Silver Spring, Maryland, 1935. Teenage boys work together to change a car tire, but instead of using a jack, they simply lift the old car by hand so one of them can pull off the wheel in Des Moines, Iowa, 1945. Teenagers hanging out on a street corner in New York, 1955. The craziest part of the movie Grease is that they wanted us to believe this guy was in high school, 1978. The massive effort from America of the Liberty ships being made in 1941 for World War II. The Allies needed ships by the hundreds to replace huge losses. The son of a migrant worker from Natchez, Texas, drinks from a water hose at a filling station where the truck carrying him home has stopped. He is returning from Mississippi, where he has been picking cotton, 1939. The top 3 dresses made by a high school home economics class in South Carolina, 1939, with the middle dress winning first prize. 3 schoolboys repair a plow in their shop class in South Carolina, 1939, working together to reassemble the worn wooden frame and metal fittings. Two boys wash up in their kitchen, using water poured from a bucket into a basin, as one scrubs his arms and the other dries his face with a towel in Bell County, Kentucky, 1946. Two girls organize stacks of books and magazines inside the library tent at the Saw Mobile Camp for migratory farm workers in Odell, Oregon, 1941. Two high school students work at the forge in their school's shop in South Carolina, 1939, learning basic blacksmithing as they heat metal in the fire and shape it on the anvil. Two women present ration coupons to a grocer while purchasing bags of sugar during World War II. Two young girls sit at their wooden desks, fully absorbed in their classwork in Santa Clara, Utah, 1940. Algerian woman being harassed by French officers during Algerian Revolution, 1954. Two young women in graduation caps and gowns, each holding a camera, paused to take photos during their senior high school graduation in Mansfield, Ohio, 1941. U.S. soldier with a load of precious cargo, Vietnam, late 1960s. Women sewing outside their Trulli homes in Italy, 1947. Women working hard in a fabric factory in Italy, 1947. Almost no one knows that Auschwitz had a brothel called Rape Block, where female prisoners were raped by selected male inmates as part of a reward system. Workers picking grapes in Delano, California, 1968. Young men in plaid shirts enjoy ice cream sodas together at a soda fountain in Des Moines, Iowa, 1945.